Chris Rhoads here, a neuropsychologist at Harborview and the University of Washington Department of Neurology, and pleased to continue to offer some mindfulness meditations in partnership with the Fry Art Museum. And for this particular one here in November of 2022, this is the second in a three-part series, with last month's focus being cultivating mindful attention and awareness of our internal responses to stress and what happens in the body and the mind as we encounter stress. So we brought to mind something that is stressful and sat with that for a bit. And for part two, this is a bit of an exploration of the stressor itself. So not just our reaction to it, but what is it that is causing a stress response as we encounter it. So for this practice, I will encourage you, as with the last one, to do what you need to do at any point if you start to feel overly stressed or distressed, to make sure you're taking care of yourself. You can always return to this or pause it and come back. But for this particular practice, I will invite you to get comfortable where you are. And I will invite you also to allow your eyes to close or rest somewhere without too much visual input. As we settle into this moment, right here and now, wherever we are, however we are. I'm taking a few moments as we transition out of whatever came before and not worrying about whatever's coming next. Just moving into the here and now. Taking a few moments to notice the breath and air entering and leaving the body. Also allowing the breathing to slow down and relax. And feeling free to allow any areas that are tense or tight to relax as fully as possible. And gradually bringing to mind whatever stressful aspect of your existence or experience you choose, but something that causes some challenge or difficulty in your life. It may not be the most stressful, but something you can identify as a source of stress. And just bringing that to mind. And you may notice the body's reaction or response, or how the mind responds. But spending some time cultivating mindful attention to the stressor itself, whatever it may be. It may be a relationship. It may be a person. It may be a situation. Some aspect of your health or internal experience. Doing your best, once you've identified that, to just sit with it without any judgment or evaluation. or need for solutions or action. Just thinking about and noticing whatever aspects of the stressor are available to you. You may identify the parts that are external or aspects that are external, such as a person or a situation, or an issue. Noticing the qualities or characteristics, whatever they may be. And again, trying to treat these with a sense of gentle curiosity versus judgment or evaluation. Almost if you're describing, not evaluating. You may also notice what parts of this experience of stress and relationship to the stressor is internal. It may be your own expectations or demands or stories you tell yourself about the stressor or your relationship to it. Again, just noticing these. No need to evaluate them, change them. And as you do that, noticing either the external qualities or characteristics of the stressor or your own internal experiences or relationships to it. Also, perhaps noticing what aspects of either are modifiable, pieces that may be within your control or sphere of influence. Again, no need to do anything about it at the moment, but just noticing to the best of your ability. Doing your best to separate out any comparisons to the past or predictions about how things may be in the future. Just noticing. You may identify aspects or facets of the stressor that are beyond your control, and doing your best to treat those with a sense of gentle curiosity and acceptance, if that is truly the case. And perhaps attending to your reactions or internal experiences or relationships or stories that you tell yourselves, which may be more within your control. But again, no need to act in any way, change anything, just noticing. You may also notice a tendency to think about timelines or schedules or courses of action. Just noticing that if it occurs, and gently redirecting back to attending to whatever stressor you may have chosen. And now, returning your attention back to other aspects of this moment. Sensation of air entering and leaving the body. Relaxing the abdomen to allow air to expand down into the waistband through the diaphragm as you breathe in and out. Letting go of that stressor or your relationship to it with each breath in and out. Reorienting to other sensations in the body. Whatever sensations are available to your hands or your feet. Your eyelids falling gently closed, whatever it may be. And as this practice draws to a close, acknowledging that it is indeed a practice, not a mastery event, and may require revisiting and re-examining. Taking with you any fuller or more complete awareness of whatever may be stressing you or your relationship to it. And certainly taking with you my gratitude for getting to practice this with you, allowing your eyes to open or refocus, and taking good care of yourselves and each other from here on out. Thank you.